Hello!
Hello!
Hello.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Is everything set up on your guys' end?
We buzzer beatered a project to the last very second, and by that I mean literally 30 seconds into the recording, so I hope you all enjoy.
And that's if it even works. Do you know if Raven's awake?
Uh, I have no idea.
Do you know how to. Oh, uh, screen recording. If we join as a screen recording during the pivotal moment, that will work.
Okay, do you know how to do that?
We jerry rig it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have no clue what you're talking about.
Yay! I'm so glad we were able to keep you in the dark for like 3 weeks.
Is that a so glad moment?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing like actually crazy. It's just like flavor text. It like
Okay.
literally does not change anything that was already going to happen. We already knew all of these major plot points. We just get cool flavor text for them.
Hello, person in
Hello.
chat.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh. Hello.
we're back after 3 weeks. Well, two. Eh. We had to postpone last week's thing because of multiple people, and then, as you guys might notice, Acadia's not here. They had something to do that they had to get done. So it'll just be us three. Yay!
Yay.
All right. Since everything kind of happened in real time, Kala, you won't
Hello?
be there for like maybe half of the session because we'll be focusing on Manette and then onto your stuff. But Manette has a character in your end. Would you just like to voice random NPCs?
I would love to voice random NPCs.
Oh
Can
wow.
I just choose a voice for them?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There will be random people on the street that you can voice if you wish. Uh, just shout out during someone's conversation. Oh yes, I love this food. It's great, or something along those lines. I have no idea. Uh, all
NPC
right,
noises.
those things that exist. So,
No, no words, not just. They can't speak sign language.
I'm sorry, I was voice acting a person who is mute.
You don't even speak PSC or ASL.
That you know of.
Fair enough. I don't
okay.
know enough to know.
So let's go ahead and. Does everyone remember what happened last time? To be fair, not much happened on your guys' end, if I recall.
Okay, so a fist fight happened, and then they went to the fish medic, and then I was trying to get information, and now we're going to the fish medic, and Kala is at a big fancy party, and not at the fish medic. He's at a political party doing political stuff and be speaking.
Yeah. And if I recall, right before we ended off, the president entered into the party, if I recall.
He
So
was on
that'll be
his way. I
something.
don't think he actually got in yet.
I think he did. I can check on Roll20, because if he did, then he should be at the front. Hopefully. Let's see.
I'm so incoherent with every boss I have.
Uh, why is this taking so long to load? It's great.
It's taken a nap. It sounds
Yes, he
great.
did. He did enter at the end of last episode.
Oh yeah.
So
He
that's
just walked
something.
in.
He did. He did indeed. All right. I guess there's not much to go over, so we'll hop right in, just like before. Which one of you wants to have their stuff shown first?
You can do mine so that Varsi has an extra minute to commit evil in the background.
Should I be afraid?
No,
Yeah.
everyone's conspiring behind you, but not against you.
So you're just making the weapon. You're not actively stabbing me.
No, it's
Understood.
not a weapon. It's like a laser cannon, but like for cats. So it's like it's not hurting anyone. It's just making the cats roll around, and everyone's like, "Wow, look at those cats!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I made a laser."
I
Vroom vroom. That's the sound of a kitty.
okay. Well, we will play the intro.
Yippee!
Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Are catfish cats with mermaid tails, or are they just normal catfish? I think that one of the NPCs is a catfish, so who knows? Maybe it'll be like a Goofy situation. Who's to say?
Well, there are multiple different types of animals in nature that do swim and have fur, such as a seal. So if you're looking for a catfish in the more natural sense, you're probably looking for a seal variant, whereas catfish of the water are more related to, I don't know, texturally whales or dolphins. So probably not in the same way. They're probably two completely different lineages. Sorry, that's not very Minette.
Are you sure?
Oh, well, yes, she might be, you know, intrigued about it, but it's only
Speaking
something she's read in a book.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Manette, I guess we should start there.
Yes, it's all going to get very kaboom. I
To
joke,
set-
there's no bomb. Unless you put one there.
Who knows?
Oh no.
Maybe I'll be using your thoughts against you. That's always a possibility.
You literally can't. They're in my insert app.
I mean, who knows? So to set the scene, last time where you left off, you guys essentially. So to explain how this has been tracking so far, you have the big New Reef City above everything else. It's a city that is essentially above another city.
Gather round,
with
ye
what? Huh?
Why are you singing?
Sorry, that was my bad.
Okay, well, succeed in not interrupting the DM this time.
My bad. You can continue.
No, it's fine. Interrupt me. It's not important anyways.
So there I was, playing Guitar Hero while doing my lines.
I'm sorry. I like game phones.
Okay,
Phone games. Phone games.
Not
So-
even a phone game.
New Reef City above another city with multiple bridges leading to it, each coming from one of the four cardinal directions. Then you guys swam down underneath New Reef City into Old Reef City, which is essentially a city inside of just a kind of giant coral crater. Inside of that city, its buildings and design were very weird, to say the least. They are more circular. They don't have walkways or doorways per se. More like, imagine you were having to fly through New York City, if that makes more sense,
Oh,
but with more coral.
ooh.
You guys, Manette and Dolphina.
Yeah.
Don't remember what nicknames you all gave each other, so I'm just
Oh.
gonna say Manette and Dolphina.
That's
You
fair.
guys took a left, essentially down a couple of back alleyways, and are on the left side of the city, kind of at the edge of the city, where you have, let's just say more of the poor area of the already poor version of the city. So that's where you guys currently were. You were walking down a street, that had a pub that you guys went into, got some information there, continued on through the street. Right next to the pub was a I believe it was a crawfish or a shrimp or some one of the things with legs that live under the sea, was frying kebabs. You guys purchased some, got some information, and you're still currently on that street kind of walking down it. The only real question is if you guys plan to find information about this specific area. Like, where is this weird hospital that these revolutionists, rebellion people have? How to find it?
Well, last time I checked, and I don't know, I jokes. But last time I checked, there was a commotion somewhere nearby where we were, and we were going to go investigate it. And it sounded like a large altercation was afoot.
Oh, that happened last episode?
No,
Ah, great.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
implied that we were going in the direction of Acadia and the like turtle issue.
All
And
right.
so we were theoretically going to be able to like follow them back to the little outpost hospital. Of course, like not in character, but like out of, oh my gosh, wow, someone's fighting over there.
Ah, I see. Yeah,
Shocking, it's the
I
other
did
player.
do that.
Yeah.
How did I forget that? Either
Because
way.
there's like
So,
there
in
was a lot
that
of stuff
case,
happening. There was a
forget
very
what I
funny fish gag.
yeah, forget what I said.
Ate my
You
fish
guys
life.
are making your way towards that altercation, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I do
definitely.
remember now that you've mentioned it that it was in a back alley,
Hmm.
to an extent, in between two separate coral buildings. Uh, so you're making your way there. As you get closer, you begin to hear more of the altercation. You hear shouting, some people screaming, someone saying, "How dare you hold a gun to me?" Which, weird, there's guns down here. Crazy. Uh, and eventually you make your way right outside of the back alley entrance. Um, what does suck is the fact of you don't really see anyone aside from one guy slumped at the back of the alley against one of the buildings, kind of beat up. Uh, you don't see anyone else there.
Okay. Where do you think?
He. Oh,
Okay,
my fault.
continue. No, you go.
No,
You
no.
go.
Uh,
Where do?
he looks to be a kind of businessman-y looking fish. He's dressed in weird silk kind of clothing, like a common businessman would in our world. And he appears to be a green kind of codfish.
Huh. I don't think this is usually the type to get in fights. Am
Uh,
I wrong?
Probably not. I don't think so.
Do you think it was a robbery? But there was a gun. Do you think people would typically have access to those?
Um, I'm not sure about in Reef City, but at least in our kingdom, not usually.
Well, do you see any bullet wounds on him?
Uh, what's a bullet?
So in a gun, there is usually some kind of propulsion device, shooting out a small, usually made out of metal, but the guns down here might be different. Um, a small pellet of some sort, and the explosion or air vacuum or whatever methods used down here shoots out that pellet at supersonic speeds at a person. Up, where I usually am, we would use gunpowder and flint, and that would trigger the bullet to go forward. Um, I'm so sorry for everyone who's a gun nerd. And that makes it go forward. But of course, you might be using something different down here. But the bullet is the thing that gets shot out. Do you see any circular wounds that are
Uh,
bleeding with a lodged in them?
Not really.
Okay,
Although down here we use harpoons instead. So I think
And
we'd
that
be
would
looking for a metal sticking out of him, a metal
that would
pole or
be a
something.
tension gun then. Okay. Okay, the fact that he doesn't have any stab wounds in general makes me think that he should be okay and might have just gotten abandoned by the rest of his group. So I don't think that the other people had the guns. I think his group must have. I wonder who was. Perception check on recognizing voices.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your brains, it would be.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get any hide or hair of a. That is the wrong character sheet. I am not Cindy Gummy. I am whatever dog is barking downstairs, clearly. The word dice and 5 should not be spelled exactly the same on the keyboard.
You know, maybe we should introduce a dogfish to go with the catfish.
Okay, so, brains. Brains is 7, roll is 10, 17.
Okay, 17. So what voice are you trying, like just all voices in general, trying to see if you recognize any of them?
Any of them would be cool because I wouldn't have any inclination as to caring. I much prefer looking for the underdog voice, but if I can recognize anything, that'd be cool.
What do you mean by underdog voice? You mean the person who was like saying how dare you hold a gun to me?
Yeah, that. We'll go with that.
I don't think that you would recognize any of the voices here,
Dang.
sadly. You could tell, of course, like the voices in distress, and if I recall 15 seconds ago, the other voice that was talking didn't seem to be as in distress. They were essentially, going at the guy.
Yeah, that is unideal for everyone involved.
With the perception check, though, you could have thought back and made out a bit more of what their indistinct screaming would be. Their kind of raised altercation.
Okay.
Basically, from the basic of your situation, you can assume that this was some sort of not robbery, but possibly a disagreement that got out of hand over something.
Delphina, you don't recognize any of them, right?
I know no one here.
I didn't think so, but maybe it was your Dave.
Dave's invisible.
I think Dave has enough hands to hold a gun.
Oh, you mean the voice?
Anything, I guess. Having
Dave
a
didn't
gun,
talk.
voices. Oh. Are you sure Dave was real?
He should be, I believe.
Minette grabs
Otherwise, that was just
Delphina's
a piece of floating
hands.
clothing.
Delphina grabs. No, Minette. Ah! Minette
You good?
No! Minette grabs Delphina's hands and kind of looks her in the eyes and is like, "Are you sure he wasn't just like some cloth on a string?"
Well, it'd be very difficult to manipulate string in the middle of the ocean.
Well, yeah, but there's people like Sheldon who can manipulate water. There's ways.
I don't think. They could have been playing a joke on me.
I hope your friend wasn't a figment of everyone's collective trickery and imagination.
I also hope not. Of course, I prefer to get the answer from them if that is the case.
Oh, I thought you meant from your imaginary friend, Dave.
I am going to act like you didn't say that.
I was like, I wish you could ask Dave if he's not real. I wish you could confirm it with Dave.
Look, okay, if it's an imaginary friend, I'm sure they would answer. Either way.
Man.
So, aside from my questionable reality of Dave, what do you think we should do here? There is still a man groaning on the side of this street. He does look beat up at least, but
We could ask
not
him.
critically injured. That could be a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Hi.
want to do the talking.
Hi, do you require medical assistance?
This entire time he's just been kind of absently staring at the other side of the wall, waiting for his lines. As he's going to wake up from his stupor, possibly caused by brain damage, look up at you and Delphina. Nah, I'm fine. I'll just go and get patched up somewhere. You can move along.
Do you need assistance getting there? You seem and Minette kind of like holds up one of her hands and like gestures it back and forth in front of his eyes in some attempt to see if he has a concussion.
I guess I'd be rolling for him here.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and roll a dice. Alright, let's see,
Okay,
dude.
check for
Do you
concussion.
have a concussion on a scale of 1 to 20? He's able to follow your hand decently with his eyes. He's not having too much trouble. What are you doing?
Checking your pupils for dilation to see if you're concussed.
Huh?
Making sure your brain not broken.
Ah, but my brain's inside my head. How could it be broken?
Like a bruise. But your inside bruise.
My insides can be bruised?
Yeah, the brain can bang against the skull and it can get injured.
Are you a doctor?
I have spent a lot of time in studies.
Are you a doctor?
I am qualified to give temporary first aid.
So you're a doctor.
I have helped a lot of injured people, but I am not officially a doctor as I have not gone through full medical training.
Man, no doctor down here has gone through full medical training.
I would
Man, that's reserved
probably
for
be
the top people. What you mean?
I would probably classify as a doctor within your eyes then.
Cool. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get going to the other doctor.
Okay, great.
As
Would you like
he's going to
assistance?
attempt to get up and swim. As he tries, go ahead and give me... Yeah, just another brain, since this is still like a perception type thing. You're trying to notice things going on.
21.
You notice that as he's attempting to swim, his bruising is his, like, abdomen, his face a little bit. As he's attempting to, like, get up and swim, you notice that his gut is, like, having issues. He's wincing in pain when he's trying to move his hips to swim away. Possibly there might be a little bit more internal problems for his bruising, such as like a rib being cracked or something along those lines. That means that he couldn't move as easily.
I feel like your injuries extend a little bit further than originally suspected. Would you like assistance? We're happy to provide it. We're not going to ask you to pay us.
Go ahead and make me a charm check.
Expletive. 7.
7. All right, so that is a minor success, I believe. Let me go ahead and consult the
That's a minor
rule book
success
here.
ring.
It's either a minor success or a minor failure. I think it might be a
No.
minor failure, actually. I just need to
No.
check the logs. But I should really have had this pulled up before. I did not prepare it well
It's
enough.
okay. I
like
also
always.
didn't have my character sheet until today.
You're thinking
said
about
one.
old system?
Oh,
Oh, I am. It's not based on the critical fail, critical explosion, all that, and easy, normal, impressive. Oh, easy, normal, impressive. Gotcha. Yep, my fault. I was
Yeah,
checking
you're thinking
for
about old.
difficulties.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, okay. With a 7, unless you wish to use, I believe you can still use power coins to boot. Oh no, that's the old system as well. God, I need to also recheck the rules eventually. But yeah, with a 7, that would be a failure, sadly.
dang.
This would be a normal check, and you could only reach the easy. So, he's going to say, "No, I'm fine. Definitely." As he still proceeds to wince his way over, attempting to leave, essentially through you guys. Like, go past you in order to leave through the back alley.
Well, under the insert medical oath of this location here. I don't know if y'all use the Hippocratic oath. I don't know if you think hippos are real.
Well, yeah, of course hippos are real. They're just like everyone else.
Delphina, why are you talking to the mums?
Wait, why am I talking to the what?
Ha! Delphina, why are you talking to the players, huh?
Oh, I thought that was Manette. My fault.
No.
Sorry, I thought that was Manette. My bad. I didn't mean to make the fourth wall. My fault. I thought Manette was just saying insert doctor thing here, doctor oath here.
I don't know what the overall Hippocratic oath is. This
I
isn't even how you use the Hippocratic oath.
I
Yeah,
believe that you'd have to ask Raymond for the like regular zones, but I believe they would still use the Hippocratic oath. But you'd have to ask Raymond to be completely sure on that.
yeah, they would.
Yeah. So your
Okay,
zones
cool.
use the Hippocratic oath.
Okay,
Now
cool.
you don't know if the ocean does or not.
If I'm BSing, I would do it in my native language.
Uh-huh.
Under the Hippocratic Oath, I cannot allow you to just swim away. Now, I can let you go unassisted, but I simply must escort you because if you die on the way, it would be on my conscience forever. I must assure that you get to proper medical treatment safely.
Didn't you just say you're not a real doctor?
None of your doctors are real doctors.
Well, yeah, that's why they all take payment and, power coins.
And I'm asking for no payment. You lose nothing here.
You gotta make me a charm roll with advantage, which I believe this would just be. God,
Roll
I think
twice, win one.
Yeah, it should just be roll twice. I don't think this is the system that has the advantage of +5. I have my brain, but yeah,
Thankfully,
just go
mine
ahead
is
and roll
+5,
twice.
so 22.
22. Okay. This time he's like, fine. After the pain has gotten to him a bit, after his, stomach hurts from trying to move around a bit more, realizing, God, this does not feel good. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just show you where to take me. Or drop me off at.
Thank you so much.
Okay then, where do we need to go? Just start walking me down the street, like 5 coral blocks or so. maybe 6. I'll know when I see it. Okay.
Minette is just staring into space like, what's a coral block? Like, wow, these are certainly words. I don't think they mean anything. Why are you speaking French? It's France!
Delphine is also gonna be a bit confused by Coral Block as she's kind of looking at you. Okay, so I guess we'll just head this way.
Yep, that sounds easy.
Do you want me to get one of his arms and you
Yes,
get
please.
the other? Okay. So you both position yourselves under one of his arms to hold him up and basically swim for him. As you begin to slowly swim down the street.
Yay. It's
Is there anything?
the ambulance.
Uh-huh.
Wee wee.
It's the wambulance.
Why?
Anyways, as you guys will continue, I'm going to actually go ahead and switch over to Kala and his
Yeah.
perspective while you guys are making your way down the street, unless there's any conversations you want to have or anything like that while taking this man down, asking him information or anything along those lines.
I don't know how much I would want to say on the street.
Fair enough. Kala, any NPCs?
He's already like barely conscious, you know? Like, I'm gonna just let him swim. I don't want to like accidentally spook him into not letting me take him to the clinic we need to go find.
Okay.
I have 2 NPCs that I feel like they would definitely pass.
Oh wow.
Okay.
It just makes sense. As they're walking back, they see what looks like the mix between a dog and a fish.
Oh my god.
Swim by, looks at them. Bloop.
Man, he called my mother. How dare he say that about her? Can't believe
Bloop.
this. Sir, I'm gonna need you to get my mother's name out of your mouth if I can move, I swear. I swear.
The
I
fish, the fish dog is gonna make eye contact with him, and I'll see you again next week. Start swimming off.
Gosh darn it, doggy-doo.
Minette is kind of just like wide-eyed staring at Dolphina like,
So could you understand what he was saying?
I only know common. And a few other,
What's a common?
languages. I don't know what language I speak. No, she knows in canon. I just don't know the language of that.
Nah, it's fine. Alright. And you said you had one more for us, Kala?
Yeah, I can just see him. He's an old man standing on the street corner. And he who fights with Kraken should be wary, lest he thereby become a Kraken. And if you stay long enough into the trenches, and he'll look closely at Manette, and then he'll look at Delphina, you be wary, for the trenches stare back into you.
Thank you for the advice, but I was not planning on staring into any trenches.
Oh, good. There's one right over there.
I will make sure to avert my eyes. Thank you very much.
Wonder what happens if you stare into a trench.
It stares back
Krakens.
into you.
Do trenches have eyes?
The ghosts.
What ghosts?
I don't know. The trench ghosts?
Huh.
I mean, have you ever read a pirate book?
No.
Well, spooky old people are saying spooky old people things. It probably means something.
Nah, that's just Grandpapa. He's just a crazy old coot.
Well, yes, but even crazy has its grounded in reality bits.
Maybe it was from the war.
That's what I'm thinking.
The old man is going to reach down and grab a piece of coral or rock equivalent, throw it towards the trench, and you stay looking away.
In order to do that, didn't he just look at the trench?
Well, yeah, but he's already looked into the trenches.
And he still wants to do it?
Well, yeah, but he's already done it.
But I thought they stare back.
Well, yeah, but he's already, like, a staring contest pro.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, but, like, we're untainted by the trench, so we have to worry. But he's kind of, like, engulfed in trench. So, like, it's pretty easy for him to, trench it up.
The old man kind of falls down, sitting slightly. I'ma marry that trench someday.
I think he wants us to stay away from his lover.
Yeah, like I said, he's a bit involved, Coop.
I think you may be correct
Oh,
there.
Grandpapa, I yearn for you. Come into the trench.
Oh, I will someday. Someday.
Man, who's he talking to?
I look back to Manette and to Delphina, and you'll stay away from the trench, for it stares back.
I will certainly keep that in mind and leave you to your peace.
As soon as we leave, I want to stare at the trench.
And look at his lover? What if she's naked? Who clothes a trench?
If a trench has never had clothes, do they even need... Okay, this
Well,
is a weird
yeah, we
conversation.
used to have no clothing until sin.
Raymond, was there a zone Bible? Were
I
there the
thought it'd be
first
funny.
sinners in the zones? Does this
Do we have a
exist?
creation myth yet?
Don't they not have religion? This
Well,
is the same war.
They do,
yeah.
but the religion is of the forgotten one.
I just thought it was funny.
Who was the forgotten one's first sinner?
The trench.
Who was Abel and Yvette? I don't know.
It was the trench. The
There
trench.
doesn't need to be a first sin. It could be a collective sin.
Yeah.
We were
A
all naked and
collective sin?
animals, and then we evolved into people,
I mean-
and now we're naked.
I mean, like, historically, the Bible would still technically, like, be a book, but I don't think, like, yeah, but you could still make references to it. Like, it makes sense.
Heck, I'm gonna headcanon that Manette read that and thinks it's real.
Manette
Like,
is a confirmed Christian.
No. No. Similar to people who, like, read...
But as a historical book, like,
Not entirely. Like, because
are
here's
we
the thing, right?
talking
I
about?
don't know if it's Christianity, because the concept of
No,
it is
maybe
the
the
collective
Torah?
sin of no, it is the collective sin of
Mhm.
people to go from animal to humanoid and therefore require clothing, right?
Uh-huh.
That is the
Oh,
sin,
yeah, okay,
because
that makes
animals
sense.
don't require clothing, but humanoids do. So that is the sin.
That's why it'd be so funny if there was a goofy Pluto situation here.
Well, no,
Uh,
but like I think they all collectively evolved in a quirky way, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was saying it would be funny. Just the one that got left behind.
Well, they weren't left behind for long, probably, given how much this world likes genocide.
Given Kala is a noble who like reads a lot,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say there's a good chance he probably has a copy of a bunch of old books. He probably has a Bible.
There's also probably just like random theories from like the 1500s equivalent that Manette's read and is like, yeah, there's probably truth in here.
Mayhaps.
Like yes, like the weather might not be caused by yeah, they keep saying there's like little sprites that come to children when they're like 2 years old, but that's probably not real. But I've heard rumors of it, so like it might be a thing. Looks at Tot. Like
Looks
there
at
are
Tut,
grains of truth
stares
in
into his
weird
soul.
stuff.
Don't be looking at my abyss now.
I
That's
wasn't
all.
planning on it.
My trench.
The depths of your love know no bounds.
Sure they do. It's a trench. There's a bottom to it.
Oh, well, that's lovely. I'm glad your love is more boundless than your lover.
love trenches.
Seems you do.
He knows that he could just make his own with a shovel, right?
Yes, no, but I think it's that one.
Actually, that was the one that he made.
His love knows no bounds.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This is honestly very impressive. How long has he been doing this?
Like 50 fish years?
Wow, he's fast.
Please keep digging me, honey. Dig me.
Are these his hallucinations, or can like other people hear them?
I think
I-
everyone just pretends.
No,
not to
he's
hear
just
them.
hallucinating.
Oh, dang. I was gonna say, I think it'd be hella funny if he's just
No.
thinking...
It's your world, Alec. You can do whatever.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, it'd be so funny if there's just a person who sneaks into the bottom of the trench just to do this to him.
No, but he dug the trench from day one.
I will also mention his fourth line did involve a kraken. There might just be a kraken in the trench who talked to him.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
true.
god.
There might be a cave underneath there, but he hasn't digged deep enough to his kraken love.
Wait, hold on. Is it possible that he's digging the trench and there's a kraken that's just trying to use him to free
Yeah,
itself?
that totally could be a thing.
She might also. love him.
Yeah, she also might
Continue
love
to
him.
dig me, my love. Dig.
Man,
I'm
bro is over
coming.
here. Bro
I'm
is over
coming,
here.
trenches.
He's straight up digging to Cthulhu and doesn't even know it. He's about to unleash an eldritch horde.
I'm friends with Cthulhu. Friends with Cthulhu.
He-
I'm friends with Cthulhu.
I kind of headcanon that he has like one of those old school beach shovels that are just made of wood.
But
He's
the
just
wood would rot. It would rot under here. No.
He replaces it.
It could be
Every
coral.
single time.
Yeah.
A coral shovel? To
But like
dig
the handle.
coral? Oh, the handle. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Metal.
Yeah,
Eh.
and then like the tip is metal, and then the rest is like. That's what I thought the wood was. Just the handle. I've had a few of those kind of shuffles.
Made of coral.
No,
I've-
I was a hole digging kid.
I would say that like tools under here would be able to be made with a non-rust metal. It's just
Yeah,
like I
expensive.
don't think we have many underwater tools in the real world to look towards for it.
Have you tried living underwater?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry.
Good. No.
So, anyways, do we want to switch to Kala's perspective now, or do we
Yes,
want to learn more about this
absolutely.
trench?
I think the trench has trenched itself.
Yeah.
I think we need a spin-off episode just for the trench. And
Yeah, a spin-off episode where you guys have to fight a giant kraken that's trying to free itself from the trench with the help of this
Wait.
old man.
We
Oh.
can let the Kraken cameo later.
or it's just like the old man gets to the bottom and it's just a story about what happens for like
Yeah.
one episode.
We get to hear it.
Yeah, or since everyone's like evolved, the kraken could just be an actual person who got trapped underneath this trench
Yeah,
somehow.
what if the Kraken laid an egg at the top of like thing, and then the egg like rolled in, and then she hatched under there, and then she grew up into an adult, and then she too big to get out the hole.
He finally gets her out and she's like, I've waited so long, and he's just like, you're not a trench.
Insert joke here.
Oh gosh. You're not a trench, you're a regular person. Man, who am I supposed to love now? Oh,
Had it muted to say that joke.
anyways, so we're gonna switch over as we begin to swim our camera up all the way to the tippity top, going into the place,
Whoa!
New Reef City. Inside of New Reef City, we are going to be going to the place known as one of the palace places. I think I called it the Coral Palace, something like that. As before, Kala is over here talking it up with people, and President Strongjaw has entered the premises. As he does, he will say out to everyone, "Ah, hello, do not mind me. I am making my way inside. Continue, party, have fun." As he will begin to swim his way to his seat. People watching and, in awe before resuming once he makes his way there. That is... You're not President Strongjaw. This guy's just here. He's like, you know better than to be there.
He was pretending.
All right.
Okay. Can I do a perception check on the president to see if he's like what condition he's in when he comes in?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Let me go to my rolly man.
If I remember, you're going to be very disappointed because despite the fight last time, I don't think anyone actually dealt any significant
The
damage
worst
to him.
dice.
Oh yeah.
The roll is dice.
Yeah, I have 4 different dice apps.
Why do you have 4 different dice apps? We
Four.
use the same dice app.
For 4 different dice.
I
can
just use Google Dice Roller.
Okay. Would that be brains or like?
Yes. Brains is what I'm just going to rule is all the perception stuff and things.
Oh.
I guess if you want to be more specific with certain perceptions, like maybe it could be a different stat and you can make an argument for that. Like, say, for example, you're trying to specifically hone in on your perception of someone's, like, emotional state. That could be a possible charm roll. Or, like, if you want to hone in on someone's, like, physique specifically, it could be a bronze roll, stuff along those lines. But for general, just perception, I would roll brains.
Okay, I rolled a 2.
And what's your...
Oh, sorry.
Nate?
Sorry, no. Sorry, 2 is my disadvantage, so I rolled 5.
You roll a 5 total.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
does
you failed.
not even clear easy. Actually, I think it does clear. Let me check. Let me be sure. 5. What does 5 do? 5 does
Power
not
points?
clear easy.
Does it give power coins?
Is it a failure?
I believe only natural ones give power coins now.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm glad, because I never wrote the power coins down anyways.
Yeah, I like, for example, I believe I told Acadia whenever she got one in the fight for failing. I also still need to give her all the ones that she got for mentally attacking those people. Anyways, Kala, with a 5. You think you could take this man in a fight? Easy. 1v1, punches, you got him. 100%. His physical condition, he seems malnourished. Definitely. Like he's on his last legs, honestly. Old, malnourished, easily punchable in the face. Just the easiest person to take down.
All right. I think I see what's happening, Hugh.
Face to face with greatness, and it's strange.
You don't even know how to feel.
It's adorable.
What?
Wait,
Why-
Nettleton?
Why is he all of a sudden Maui? What's going on?
Trust me, that'll make more sense later. So I'm going to walk up. Is there any guards or anything around him?
Not currently.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him
Uh-huh.
and say, "Hi there, President. I have heard many things. I am a foreign emissary. Emissary. I'm a foreign emissary. You look famished. Can I offer you?" And I'm going to pull out the snacks that I was given last time and say, "Can I offer you a snack?"
Pocket cheese.
You specifically said he looked malnourished.
I did. Yes, you're correct. I did say that.
What if starvation's his hobby?
He has an eating disorder, okay? He's very He's very,
It's snack time, man.
he's very conscious about his weight, alright? Jeez.
You know, for some reason I doubt this.
If that's the case, will this do psychic damage?
I, uh,
I'm
I
pretty
should,
sure.
I do just want to make sure you know that you failed the check, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ah,
good to
he
know.
is-
I was a bit worried. Most
He's
people
operating
don't.
on the information he has.
Yeah, he's operating. He was not intending to attack the president at all.
Oh god. Okay. I just want to make sure because usually people don't just immediately go and start saying, "Oh yeah, let me act on the information." Okay. Anyways, great on you. But anyways, um, he's gonna look at the piece. What is the snack that you're offering him? Are you hold on? Are you offering him
Pocket cheese.
the pocket cheese that your friend, your like small child friend, gave to you
Yes.
just a second ago?
Well, that
It's
and
fresh pocket cheese
that
now.
and Kala walked over to one of the waiters and got even more snacks and put them in his pocket.
Oh.
Last episode. After she gave him the snacks, he said, "Hey, where'd you get those?" And then he walked over and got a handful. And just stuck them in his pocket. So he's going to give some of those. Not all of them, but just offer them. Should I roll for charisma or something? Sure.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll me charisma. I had plans for how this man would react to certain things. This was not one of them. It was not. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the fun little politics things. I'm gonna do what a regular politician
To be
would
fair,
do to
this
a
is a
foreign
normal
emissary."
king politic thing to do.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
It's
Do you have any bonuses on that?
That's with my bonuses,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
okay. At least he doesn't see this as an insult. At least you won't be arrested. Okay.
It's just, different politics.
Okay, hold on. I
It's
have to
something that happened.
factory reboot myself. Hold on one second.
You can hear where they're debating whether or not to mute the mic as they just scream into the pillow next to them over, "Darn it! This is a normal thing to do to royals. Give them a little snack. Why didn't I give them a poison taster?"
He's not a royal.
Well, yeah, Bacala is.
Yeah, I know.
you did
That's a
say-
good point that I should have thought about
And you-
earlier.
He's been told that this government is just the kingship, but slightly to the left.
And you did say that he looked famished.
He did
You
say-
said that's how Kala
He dug this
perceived him.
grave.
I've dug my grave, and I guess
Dude,
I'll lay in
Kala's
it.
literally is food motivated. If he was famished, he'd want a snack.
Bruh, Kala's straight up on his Luffy timing. Okay.
Always.
Okay. Whew, I've collected myself. He is going to begin laughing. You know what? Sure. I'll accept this humble gift from our foreign diplomat as a show of friendship between our nations. I'm sure that this only means that you are in a very happy spot to discuss with us about things and topics in the future, correct?
Why, of course. I do have some news about other nations, but I was hoping to bridge the gap between us and allow us to come to a understanding between our
He's
nations.
going to put a finger to your mouth. Well, he's more just going to hold up a finger. He's going to say, we can discuss this later. For now, relax, party, have fun.
Kala is going to bow slightly. Of course, there is one thing that is a little pressing that I'm supposed to say now, if that's all right.
He's gonna look around real quick. Okay, what is it?
Kala's going to lean in slightly. Not too close, but just enough to where it seems like it's just between them. Well, the thing is, I've been in your nation for a little while now, and I love what you're doing with the place. My nation wanted me to try and overthrow you, but I don't think I'm willing to do that.
Oh, is that right?
Well, that's what one of the allies of my nation wanted. My nation wanted peace, but I wanted to be upfront with you so that I could try and warn you that this other nation might have some form of hostility towards you in the future, as a sign of goodwill between us.
Uh-huh. And this allied nation, which one would it be? Go ahead and actually make me a charm check just right here real quick. This is a deceit, if I'm recalling correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that you'll need at least a...
I
Let's
rolled a
say-
19.
I feel like I'm
Will that
watching
be
you play
enough?
Jenga with crystal blocks.
It was between incredible or impressive, but 19 would be enough if I rolled impressive. Incredible would be... I'll say that you pass with a 19. He will continue to ask the question of, like, which ally specifically?
Okay, so Kala would know this. I don't know this off the top of my head. Are there
Does
any
he remember the
nation?
names of the nations?
I don't. Oh, Kala would.
He remembers the names. Does he remember which nations are allied with each others?
With
Was that ever told to him?
I would think so, considering he did mention that he used to be sent out as like envoys to other nations occasionally.
I think he's talking about land places, not ocean places.
Well, so essentially, Kala is currently posing as an emissary of Arlantia, which is the human nation of the ocean. My question is, I don't remember specifically, but I don't think Kala has been given any info between the dealings of each nation. He might have been in a like splurge with Delphina. She might have said it casually. So I'm not entirely sure.
He was mentioned the names of at least two, Atlancia being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the other one was.
Well, you would have seen... Actually, how about this? I'm gonna go ahead and... Let me go ahead and get the map up if I can. This should be here, and it would be... There it is. All right. Open in tab. All right. Let me go ahead and share, because Kala would have seen this, so let me go ahead and share this for you. So this is the map of Ocean Zone. As you can see, you have Arlantia down here. You have the land of Epsilon, or Epsilon, rather. You have the United Democracy of the Pod, where you currently are. You'd be about right here-ish, currently. You have the tribes of Aritar, and you have the nation of Inkar, which is where, this is where Delphina's from. She has said that. But yeah, so essentially these are the 6 nations. You have Arlantia, Epsilon, Strapor, which is the roaming nation, the Pod, tribes of Aritar, and Inkar. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would say you could just take a shot in the dark if Kala doesn't remember.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to roll for this, but
because here's the thing too, there's no guarantee that he won't believe you depending on which nation it is, because any nation could ally with any other nation without the others knowing.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll just depend on like how much you'll have to roll for it. Depending on like which nation you choose, depends on whether or not the roll is going to be more or less difficult.
Okay. So Kala is going to look at him sincerely and say, the name of the nation is... And he's going to use his ability.
Interesting.
And
How many...
then
Okay, go ahead.
he's going to use his ability and then say gibberish.
He's just going to say gibberish?
He's going to say, the name of the nation is Havla. And he's going to use his ability to make him think of the most likely nation it would be.
Well, okay. Okay, hold on. Because I'm wondering if this is a use of your ability, because if I remember correctly, you can spend 2 power coins. Are you using the feature where it's essentially spend 2 power coins to use your basic ability of just being able to make people like you more?
Well, it's not necessarily like me more. It's heal
What
Like-
they want to hear.
heal
Hear
what
what they want to hear.
yeah.
Because
Hear
what
what
I'm
will get. Hear what will get them to his goal.
Yeah, heal what will
yeah.
put Kala in the most favorable light.
Okay. That's going to be a very different answer than necessarily hear the most likely one.
Okay.
Hear the one he distrusts the most,
But
or
yeah,
something like that.
that's kind of what I was meaning.
Yeah. So okay.
Hear the one he would
It's-
most likely assume.
It's here the one that would put Call in the most favorable position, correct?
Yes.
Okay. For him, you said that the allied nation that wanted him to essentially be dethroned is the nation of Inkar.
Hmm.
Now, there are reasons for this. He will respond immediately with Inkar, huh? Okay. So, Kala would remember that this is where Delphina's from. She's
Mhm.
talked about that a bunch. If you want a perception check with Kala's knowledge of how this stuff works and functions, I will say that you could make a brains check right now to see if you can figure out the reason why he would want that to be the one. And I will also need a charm from you. This will actually be a difficulty easy.
Okay, so I got 14 for the perception check,
Okay.
and the charm check is...
I will be able to give you something with a 14.
The charm check is 12.
12. Okay. So that does beat easy. So you have successfully charmed him. He does believe that you are here to help. The perception check, since you know your ability, you know how this would put in lights of people. He's going to hear the one that he thinks would be most favorable for, or make you the most favorable. Why Inkar would be the one that's most favorable, you can remember, or Kala would be able to remember, a certain line that Delphina once said that Inkar is the nation that everyone else hates.
Okay.
To an extent. Because they are a nation that is able to get all of the resources of the ocean to a certain degree. With the way that the ocean is set up, there are, at least from this map you could probably tell, there are certain things that are not able to be very easily gotten for certain people. For example, the tribes of Aritar over here would not be able to very easily grab like ground resources. So like food and such, at least kelp, for example.
Okay.
So they're in more open ocean. A lot of this is based on like layers of the ocean and where each layer would be for which people. So Inkar goes all the way from the top to the bottom, which means it has access to almost every resource in the ocean at some level, which allows them to be a more self-fulfilling nation. Which is why the best option is if the pod were to have Inkar try to assassinate one of them, that would mean a good ability to go to war, and it would also mean that they could rally troops, and then Inkar suddenly... Oof. Anyways, that's the political reason for it that you could tell.
Okay. So currently I'm in good favor with him. At least okay favor. Yeah?
Currently, he thinks that you can be useful to him.
Okay.
So he's gonna say, okay, thank you for informing me. I'm gonna cut you off here. Let's discuss more about this at the end of our party here. Of course, I will have to ask some people things, and I'll have to think on some things. But for now, just wait and enjoy the festivities, and I will be able to get with you at the end of this party.
Very well. Before the party is dismissed, I would like to tell you one more thing, but that can wait for a little while, if you're all right.
All right.
Would you like that to be... Would you like me to wait, or tell you now?
As I said, everything can be said at the end of the party.
Very well.
All right, everyone, please enjoy, have fun. And as he says that, you see that there's been kind of a weight lifted because no one has really been partying much as soon as he walked in. They were kind of waiting for the okay, and then you started walking up, and they're like, oh. Everyone's just kind of staring over, like, what's going on?
Kala is going to begin dancing. He's not going to walk away. He's just going to start idly dancing while standing right there.
What? 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 What are you doing?
You told me to enjoy the party. In my homeland, when that decree is made, you start dancing, regardless of where you currently are. If you do not start dancing, then you could be executed.
Herlancia is a weird country. Okay, you don't need to be worried about being executed here. You can go ahead and move.
Excellent, I'm going to say a bit louder. I'm glad I don't have to be executed, I say loudly, and start walking away.
Certainly not, of course. Unlike your homeland, this is a much more civilized place.
It sure is. As I walk away, I'm going to mutter under my breath, man, I hope Atlantea's fine with this.
I'm assuming loud enough for other people to hear.
No, quiet enough that only I can hear it.
Only the narrator and only the creatures are hearing this. The creatures be us.
Sorry, it's hard for me to figure out whether you're doing stuff to undermine certain, like, in order to sow distrust in people, or whether or not you're trying to act as Kala being, like, kind of remorseful about essentially lying about an entire nation and trying to incite a war.
Oh, don't worry. He's going to incite much more later. Before the party ends, if all goes well.
Yay!
Politics. Anyways, so...
I feel like I'm watching Glass Jenga. This is terrifying. My heart is full of bees.
Okay. If you want, we can cut to the end of the party, as I'm not sure there would be much else, because he did have something, but now he's not really able to think about that something, considering all of you coming up has definitely thrown everything I thought of for this out of the window. Thank you
Yippers.
so much for that, Kala.
Don't worry, it'll get even worse.
But you could choose to either skip to the end of the party and just him have a talk with you, or you could choose, of course, to go and interact more with people. There are some people that you haven't got to yet, such as this dude over here. At least of the, like, you know, people that have images. You
Is,
got this man over here. You got this dude over here.
is there any live music?
Yes, actually, this over here is a band fish with this guy and this guy. These
Okay.
guys have been playing kind of like music in the background. Uh,
I'm
more of
go-
like an oceanic melody, I guess you could call it. So like harps and stuff, probably.
I'm going to walk over and ask if they have any spare instruments lying around in case like something happens to one of those.
While still playing, one of them will look to him and say like, "Yeah, we do."
Do you mind if I borrow one? A string instrument, if you have it.
Yes, very much.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to start reaching for the instrument.
I prefer you not touch my property, sir. Please.
Oh, my apologies. The president just wanted me to do something, but if you don't want the president to have his way, that's fine too.
Oh,
I can just...
the president? Go ahead and make me a charm roll. Difficulty. Let's go with easy, considering the fact of what you're trying to do here.
walks,
You don't know what this
walks directly from the president to him. Uses the president as leverage.
Yeah, I realize. Is there anything that you're doing in the background,
I got an
You-
unnatural 20.
little gremlin?
The little gremlin doesn't entirely like parties. Because all the adults are kind of boring. She's been doing a little jig every once in a while. She somehow found a cup somewhere and has been pretending to take sips out of it. There's nothing in it. Fishes don't be drinking out of cups. They just like found it in a picture book somewhere and they're like, "Oh yeah. Look at me. I'm so fancy and human." Well, ha 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 ha. See? I'm like my friend who can't breathe in the water. See, look at me sipping from a cup. But like not as obnoxious. Like, like kind of pretending to like, yeah, see, look at I'm speaking of a cup. See? I'm like your tea parties.
Speaking of adults, you've noticed your, assistant girl, your servant, is nowhere to be seen. She hasn't been here since the start of the party.
Well, that's very weird. She's always supposed to be by my side. I didn't think that all of the things I knocked over would take this long to clean. Wonder if she's okay. She doesn't want to necessarily leave the party because, like, she was very told to be at this party, and she's probably gonna get in trouble if she leaves. But she is gonna start, like, looking around and seeing if anyone who was sent by her family is here.
Yeah, go ahead and, again, make me a brains check. There's a lot of brains checks today.
Does she have a brain, or do I just like baseline hope that she has one? She rolled a 6, so she's a
Just a
little stupid.
Base
enough right now.
6, easy. With an easy, I would say that you are looking around, and to your knowledge, you cannot see anyone from your family here, currently at least. You are kind of looking, mostly at where the party ground is, not necessarily up or down or anything like that. Just, around, and don't see anyone.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do party stuff. Who is the closest person who is near her?
This man.
Lovely, I will approach him.
By the way, Kala, your check did succeed. So while this is going on, he does like say like, yeah, the president. Okay, if you want my instrument, you can use it. Please, just don't break it. It was very expensive.
Oh, don't worry. If anything happens to it, just bill my country.
And which country would that be, sir?
I'm going to look at him slightly strangely. You don't recognize my attire? I am in the finest wear my country has to offer, I say, looking down at the scuffed up suit.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, sir. It's just okay.
I will walk away without mentioning the name of the country.
Okay. All right. Where are you walking to?
So, I am going to. My next plan was to look for the small child,
Uh-huh.
and I was going to find where she is. I don't know if Kala can see her from
I'm
this
talking
angle.
to a fish. We're on the same side.
You are.
Okay, I am going to approach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
While you are approaching, small child, what do you say to this person as you approach?
Hello, I am Lady Von Delirious Viscara. And your name, please?
Hello. I am Nakuma Kaito.
It is a pleasure to meet you, she says, taking a little sip out of her teacup that is just full of the air everyone's breathing. And says,
You mean full of the
So,
water?
yeah, the substance everyone to be in, you know? There's nothing in it. Very important. So, how goes the party?
Very well.
Good. I'm glad everything is going very well. I am also going very well. This is very good a party. I love going to parties, she says, with her eyes a little big and taking like another sip of her cup.
I see.
I am going to approach specifically with my eyes on the big fish warrior man. I know his name. Could you repeat it, please?
Nakuma.
Akuma.
Yeah.
Hello, greetings. It is I, Kala, yet again.
Hello.
Nakuma, it was a pleasure talking with you earlier. I would like to ask a favor of you, if I may.
Yes, of course. What would that be?
Kala is going to lean close, like conspiratorially close, and say, I remember what you said about tensions rising with the coming election and how things are looking worrying and the state of everything is not so promising with the current president. I need to ask you to watch after this young child here, just for a little bit. I am going to try and make change, like you said was needed.
Yes, of course. I
Protect,
may have only met you today, but I feel like you're a good person.
protect her. One warrior to another, I say, holding out a hand.
He'll shake it.
Lady Von Delirious Viscara puts her hand in the middle and goes, "To teamwork!" and like puts it up and then,
All right, good talk.
Yeah.
I'll catch you for breakfast later.
Oh, nice! Will you be able to eat?
Maybe. I'll have to take off my skin.
Oh,
Now, I'll lean down. Now, you stay close to this big fish man.
yeah.
You don't let him out of your sight.
Okay.
He'll keep you safe.
Okay.
Okay. You eat more of those snacks. I'll say, pulling out another small handful of those snacks and just kind of
Didn't I give you this?
pushing them to her. Have a good treat.
Didn't I
Okay,
give
yeah,
you
well.
those? Wait a minute. Hold on here.
I'll turn around and start walking towards the president, instrument in hand.
Oh, by the way, Kala, you would be able to notice as well that she does not have her 7 with you. Would you like to make a perception check as well?
I would like to do that. Yeah, boy.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It will also be a difficulty for you, because you don't know the person. It'll be a difficulty of, let's say here, should be, it's the one past that. Hold on.
I thought we only had one person who was actually from the south in here. Two? Oh, wait, I forgot you counted.
I'm from the south.
Yeah, but you're so East Coast.
As opposed to what? West Coast?
Deep South.
Also, actually, I'm pretty sure.
What?
This will be an impressive one, so you'll have to get a 16 or above.
Okay, so I rolled a 16.
Ah. Okay.
But with my minus,
Oh.
it's
no.
It's brains, right?
Yes, it is.
With my minus, I have a 16
Oh, nice.
because I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Why do you have to do the switch? Okay. Anyways, Kala, you do the amazing thing that no gamer would ever do. You, while you're looking around, you also decide to look up. As this is a 3D party, you see. Oh no, dude, do I have the image for her? Oh, I might not have the image. Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
women.
Huh?
Sorry, I have priorities. I saw character sheets.
Also, for reference, audiobooks have drilled it into my head, and also different trainings I've done have drilled it into my head to always look up when I enter a room.
For regular
Where do
rooms, you would
creatures
have
live?
absolutely no reason to do that.
Have you seen spiders?
Yeah.
Yes,
They
here-
will literally do that.
Here's Madeline. There you are.
Hello.
We can't see her yet.
There's
Hi,
Madeline.
Madeline.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh God.
Hello.
Well, actually, no.
he's-
This actually makes sense since he's higher. So yeah, at the top, you kind of see Madeline over here, holding what appears to be a strange device that she is currently pointing towards every other person in the party.
Okay.
It
Can
looks
you-
kind of like a telegraphic camera, almost.
Okay. Would I recognize the device at all?
You wouldn't be able to recognize it past it looking like one of your old photo cameras from Kingdom Zone.
Okay.
Would Kingdom Zone have cameras? I would assume they would, at least to an extent.
Some kind of photo device.
Yeah. If not Kingdom Zone, Pirate Zone probably definitely had cameras considering the time period.
Someone has smuggled something somewhere.
Well, remember that the system has cameras, so everybody has
Okay, perfect.
like cameras.
Oh yeah, you see her having her screen open, her character sheet open,
Okay.
looking at the rest of the people. So she's having her character sheet open. Well, oh
With the
wait,
camera
I need to ask Bray a question because it might not be a character sheet because of what I'm trying to do here.
It can be a camera. I'm just saying that everybody would know what a camera is because they have it integrated into the system.
Okay.
So they
Cool.
would know.
Is it like the cloud? Are you able to just like upload your camera photos right into the cloud?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Aw, heck yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, no, that's really cool. I feel like Kala uploads a random image every day for part of his diary.
I love the concept of old-timey camera that like prints out the photo, but then you get to keep it in the cloud. I love that.
Okay. So, Kala is going to take mental note of this.
Mm-hmm.
nod to himself, turn to the big fish man, and say, "Do keep an eye on her, please, closely."
Of course.
I'm gonna lean in just a little bit more. Very closely. I think something's afoot.
Don't worry. I'm also keeping an eye on
Good walk.
I love it's like the fact of what, you don't think I can hear you?
I'm also part of this team.
I'm gonna turn to her and say, "Good walk," and pull out like 3 more little bites of food and just kind of push them in her direction, let them float towards her.
She kind of just opens her mouth for one of them and goes, "Ah," like a koi fish. Oh, wait, he's a koi fish. Don't think about it. That was just my frame of reference. It's August.
Fish racism.
It's August.
So Carla is gonna start walking to the president.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna stop like halfway and wait till closer towards the end of the party.
Okay.
Time
So
passes.
wait, hold on. So let me get this straight. You're walking like halfway towards the president. The party probably went in for like another hour and a half. Are you just like waiting an hour just standing there with an instrument?
Well, he's idly dancing.
You know, fair enough.
He's making himself seem present.
Yeah, like if someone talks to him, he'd talk to them, but like he's done a reasonable amount of rounds, probably.
Anytime a server walks up to him, he asks for a bit of food, stuffs it in his pockets. He's arming himself for later.
Okay, all right. With that for now, we're actually going to cut off of Kala and back to Minette, so that we can finish off you guys regrouping the party.
You're doing my heart a frightened, man.
Please. So, Minette, you guys have successfully made it all the way to the place, which he will point out to you. He will say, "Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, you can just drop me off here. I can make it the rest of the way." As instead of a hospital, it looks like you are just kind of next to a general goods store. And before you ask, no, it is not the one that Acadia was in. It is an entirely different general goods store.
Thank goodness. Imagine making a fuss in the hospital.
Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go inside. You two can leave. Thank you for your help and all that.
Of course.
Alright. He's gonna make his way through the oofs and pains, through the doors of the general goods store. Would either of you like to follow him?
Yeah.
Unlike a regular store, it seems like this store has like more blacked out windows. It's harder to see through them.
Yeah, I'd like to go in there also. Am I able to give it like a 30-second buffer? Just to like, let his concussed brain think we're not following him?
Uh-huh.
Well, 30
So-
minutes passed and we enter.
So what are we
Seconds.
doing?
Well, if your friend's Rough and Tumble, then Rough and Tumble House might know of them?
What?
Why are we going to the hospital?
Huh?
Remember, you'll get information from the crowd, dude. That was
I'm confused.
Yes.
What are you saying?
That is a great question. Well, the underground hospitals would probably know the most information about your friends.
Oh,
So we can ask.
this doesn't look like a hospital though.
Well, I mean, the worst thing that could happen is it's just a shopkeeper that knows how to do patching up jobs, and I don't entirely have my first aid kit on me, so it's good to know where those are as well.
Okay, fair enough. I believe this is the 30 seconds that have passed.
Yeah.
Alright, so you both proceed to walk inside the store. As it opens up, you see, of course, the shelves that have floating items on them. You see in the back that the dude is currently talking to the shopkeep. There's about 4 shelves in front of you, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and there's kind of a pathway towards the center all the way to the back with the shopkeep. The shopkeep appears to be essentially his section is there is a door directly behind him. In front of him is a half circle counter that covers essentially like just the space of one person. Since they don't really need registers, they just need, to transfer power coins through character sheet. It's just kind of that one central counter where you would go to purchase items. And of course, in front of the shopkeep is the green fish that you met in the business suit. The shopkeep himself appears to be what looks to be a shrimp. And yes, there are rice products in the shop somehow. I don't know exactly how they got here, but he does have rice, just in case he needs to fry it for some reason.
Shrimp fried rice!
Woo!
They seem to be talking to each other. The shrimp hears the kind of bell to the door go off as you enter, as he will say, "Ah, hello, customers. How may I assist you today?"
It's just our first time at the shop, and we wanted to peruse the wares, if you will.
Well, the shop will be closing shortly. So, if you do not know what you are going to get, would you please leave?
My friend here is looking for a few of their friends, and we wanted to see if any of the local shopkeeps knew any information about that.
Wait a minute, aren't you the guys who helped me here? Didn't I tell you to go?
Well, yeah, we also needed help as well, but in a different way.
So you say that you need information? How may I assist you? This can only be a 10-minute case. 10 minutes? Doc, it really hurts. 10-minute case.
Well, she's missing some friends. Insert descriptions and names and last seen location. You have that, right?
The air?
Fair enough. Forget the whole lore of this campaign. Bro. I thought she lost them like a month ago, but like before the campaign started. I didn't
No.
realize she got fully separated like at that second.
No one asked.
Wait, you know what? We will circle back to that in a minute. Okay, so names and descriptions. Have you seen anyone like that?
Huh. Well, He's going to say, "Give me one moment," as he's going to go behind the door real quick.
Of course.
So, you guys are looking for people?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not good at making conversation.
Yeah, no, I'm very quiet of a person as well. We were told that clinics might see the people who get injured a bit, and her friends definitely seem the type to get injured a bit.
Yeah. The door goes open as the shrimp comes out. Okay. It's fine. As he's going to swim over with his multiple legs. each of which have a version of underwater shoes on them. I guess that would just be like flippers. Shrimp with multiple flippers on his legs. As he's gonna swim over, and he's going to lock the door, since the windows are blackened, so there's no real open or close sign. All right. Right this way, as he's going to lead back over to the door that he went through at the very back of the shop behind the counter. As he'll gesture for all of you to follow him. Okay. Do you follow?
Yes, absolutely.
As you're following through, the back of the store is kind of what you would expect. There's storage back here. That's about it. It's kind of just like a small room for storage, but there's also what would appear to be, he's going to go over to the right side of the room, and he's going to lift up on a slab of kind of coral, which turns out to not be coral. Instead, it turns out to be foam.
Oh.
As he's going to lift open what appears to be a stairwell that leads downward. All right. This is the stairwell down to the doctor.
Thank you.
Okay. And everyone begins to swim down. We will cover that all next session.
I'm glad we have time.
Yahoo. We'll cover all of that next session whenever that hits.
Yes.
Back to Kala.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, Kala, I'm scared. What do you mean, thank goodness? I'm scared.
Listen, I worked really hard on this.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you play a clip of a pre-recorded song that you guys sang or something earlier? Is that what I heard?
That was me playing Rock Band.
Okay. All right.
I love Rock Band.
Well, we're back to you now, Kala. What's about to happen?
So Kala is standing there pretending to play Rock Band on his instrument.
Uh-huh.
He's just kind of familiarizing himself with it, playing
Are
one
you
or two of the tunes.
Proficient in instruments?
Hmm?
Like, does Kala know instruments?
And so in the lore I originally wrote for him, yes, he does. He was taught a bunch of different art styles. He is horrible at painting, and he really hates painting.
That seems
Okay.
right.
He also hates, other people's paintings because he was never able to get good at it.
He hates other people's art because he can't do it.
Just paintings.
Just paintings. He loves to draw. He's bad at it, but he loves to do it.
But just painting.
He kept getting the paint in his mouth, and he doesn't like the taste of paint.
Yeah, that's fair. It'd be probably traumatic to look at other people's paintings.
And that didn't happen with the graphite pencils?
It's powder. It's not like slop in your mouth.
Yeah, no, he just ate the pencils. He was fine
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Remember, he was able to eat, stone.
Yeah, it's wood. He's a badger. You're not supposed to eat paint thinner.
I guess to an extent a ship is just a giant pencil.
Because I'm assuming, they have oil paints and they don't have acrylic, which would mean that, he was using oil paints and paint thinner is not good for mouth.
He's not good at, wind instruments. He is good at, things like...
String instruments?
String
String
instrument,
instruments.
guitar.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go ahead. What are you going to attempt to do, Kala? It has been an hour.
So he's going to walk towards the president and say, "Excuse me, the thing I wanted to address, I was told to give a speech, by my nation to address, try and build commerce between us."
A speech?
Well, kind of a speech, kind of a, ceremonial thing, just being like, "Hey, hope everyone's doing well." And kind of introduce my nation.
You know what? Sure. Go ahead. He'll wave his hand towards the band to tell them to stop. he will proceed to stand up. All right, everyone. It appears that our Lancia has sent us not only an envoy, but an artist as well. He wishes to play a song from his nation. So, go ahead. Don't look at me.
I am going to walk to the centaur and start by saying, "All right, everybody. Hello. I am an emissary from a foreign land. I have introduced myself to many of you. And I'm going to spin around, and when my back is turned to the president slightly, I'm going to glance up at the camera.
Okay.
And I would just like to say thank you so much to the president for hosting this party and being so kind as to endorse what I have to say here. And then I am going to say, hit it, as I strum the...
Gather round, ye diplomats and sea folk. I've got a tale that'll make you choke. Our kingdom's coffers are running dry, but I've got a plan, so hear my cry. The currents of change are washing in. It's time for new blood to begin. Our ship's estate's been steered astray, but Kala's here to save the day. So listen close, you salty crew. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Vote for Kala, savior of the deep. I'll plunder wealth for you to keep. Our financial affairs are in ruin, it's clear. But with me as captain, you've nothing to fear. I've sailed the 7 seas, my friends, seen kingdoms rise and empires end. I know the tricks of every trade. With me in charge, you'll have it made. From bow to stern, I'll right this ship. Cut through red tape with swagger and wit. No more with sharks, circle or gold. With Kala at the helm, we'll break the mold. So raise your voices loud and free, and cast your vote for piracy. And vote for Kala, savior of the deep. I'll plunder wealth for you to keep. Our financial affairs are in ruin, it's clear. But with me as captain, you've nothing to fear. So vote for Kala, I'm the one you need. I've rigged the books, I've sailed the seas. You want results, then sign with me. Our war of charm and piracy. Gather.
And I am going to use my ability to make people, well, they'll kind of take their own thing from it, but the goal is to get them to think of me as a better leader than the current leadership.
Okay. Wait, okay, hold on. You can do that on more than one person at a time?
Yeah, it's one of the things he does is he starts singing.
It's an area of effect tech.
Yeah, to do area of effect.
Jeez, okay. Go ahead and
The
roll
biggest-
me a charm for the thing, magic.
Bert, you sound a little bit far away from your mic.
Yeah, I put it down. I've been, holding it to my face the entire time. But yeah, go ahead and roll me a charm for your spark.
I am so happy.
Oh,
Okay.
what'd you get?
Huh? Give me 1 second. I need to pull up my character sheet. I had it pulled up and it vanished.
Dang.
There it is. So for charm, that's 8 plus 6. So, um, 27.
Okay. So first off, you have the ability to get, with a 20, you get a critical. Oh no, that's only on the roll. That's not actually on the thingamajig. Okay. Well, I really wish you would stop stun locking me for minutes. Yeah, that works.
Do I get anything for a natural 20?
Yeah, if you got a natural 20 on a thing, you'd be able to roll again. And add what you rolled to it. Did you get a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
I have
Oh.
7. I have 7 in charm.
Ah.
I also have. Okay, so my second roll was 18.
So
So that's 25.
that's okay. So that's 45.
25 plus 27?
Yeah. So 25 plus 27. That would be 50 something.
52.
Well, 18.
Okay. Well. So
Where did the 25 come from?
I'm not sure.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, because okay,
Okay,
you
so
just have the
18
18
plus
on
7.
top of it. You don't add the
Oh.
7 to the 18.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Brain not work.
Everyone have brain.
27 plus 18 would be no, sorry. That would be 40
45.
Yeah, 45. 45 is correct. Yes, 45 is correct. Okay. Dang, you're 5 off. I was gonna say, this could be fun. You could unlock a super move, but no.
Oh.
Basically, both you and a party member will receive advantage. Since you're not attacking, you won't roll 2d20, although I guess... No, this won't count as attacking. You're not even going at mental defenses for this move, since this isn't a combat situation. What you're essentially doing is you're just charming them, which was successful, definitely. So... Man, can you not be overpowered when it comes to this? Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten really good rolls today. I was hoping for like a 15 plus my charm to make it like 21. I am so happy.
So...
This has been in the works a while.
Yeah.
God, what this does mean is that since everyone is hearing something different... Oh, but your intent is to make it sound like you're a better leader than him, correct?
Because the elections are coming up. And
Yeah. Does he also have to be favorable towards you for it? Or does he Okay, this is a weird question.
That's
What is
that's
the baseline
tricky.
words that actually came out?
Yeah, so
that's-
the baseline words would be the song, essentially. And now I'm having to think of what everyone else thinks of it, because everyone's gonna have a different opinion of what you said.
When we wrote it, was this the baseline or was this what we assumed a culmination of, yeah, this is probably what people heard?
I think this was the
Like
baseline.
what I assume it could happen is we're talking about like everybody is getting suggested to vote for Kala, but everybody has like a different reason to why they think they should vote for him.
Yeah.
I think
The only thing is, essentially, what that means is that this might backfire on him in the long run. Of course, for the voting itself, pretty much everyone here has been converted to Kala, right?
Yeah.
But if Kala does become president, usually people vote based on promises. And if everyone has a different idea of what promises Kala has made to them to
but
get
the
their
presidents
vote,
actually keep the promises.
Yeah. Doesn't change much politically.
I mean, no, but at the same time, anything. It's just interesting thing to worry about in the future.
Strongback might have come out with "I want to do him a political favor," because voting for someone is a political favor, and he was not in the position to vote. And so that's the next best thing. Right?
Well, the thing is, because your intent was to get people, so it was to get people to vote for him, correct? If Strongjaw's already the president, I don't think there would be a way to possibly get him to vote for you. I think that it is so far outside of the possibility of this character, I don't believe that he would vote
What
for you in
if
any capacity.
he will want to vote him as leader of our Lancia?
Well, if he's just a question, Birch, is he a boss or a final boss?
Yes, he is.
He
is the boss of the area, correct?
Then his charm would have to essentially would have to hit his MP, and it would like lower his MP, but it would not like affect him, so he doesn't get auto charmed.
Okay. In that case, Kali, go ahead and roll me 2d20 plus your regular dice, which, do you remember what letter Kala is?
I should have it right here. I'm a class, no PQ.
No PQ. Okay, so that's like, that should be, because it goes what, D4, D6, D8.
It's better if you read the type. Are you elemental or what are you?
Well, no PQ would be essential.
Yeah, the essential formal.
Yeah.
Oh, the essential is the formal.
Essential, I believe, is I think it's either 2d6 or a d10. I don't remember which one it was.
I thought we weren't using D6s anymore.
Man, look, we still need to go over all the changes. I just haven't had a chance to, and we weren't going to do combat today anyways. But go ahead and roll me 2d20, and for now, let's just say plus a d10.
Okay.
It is 2d20. Like, it's just 2d20.
Oh, I thought that it got added on to it. That's
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah, then it's just 2d20. Go ahead and roll me 2d20.
Okay, 2d20. Okay. And do I add damage or anything like that to it?
This will be the damage.
Okay. So that is 19.
Okay, 19 MP. He is not charmed, and you have not caused him any permanent damage when it comes to that. Okay. So essentially, he hears what you actually said, or rather sang. But everyone else is on your side, or would prefer to vote for you, which is bad. What would be the best decision? You know what? I think we're gonna end it off there. With Strongjaw definitely looking a bit slack-jawed.
My favorite part of that was right before he started singing was just, and thank you to the president for endorsing my message.
Yep. Okay. Well then. I guess stars and wishes, everyone.
Yippee!
Yay!
Oh god.
Stars, I'm glad the audio worked out.
Man, my original plan was to like have him try and put you in a situation where he's like, oh yeah, so our friend from our Lancia is going to do this, right? With expectations and stuff. Anyways.
We did it.
We broke the DM.
I think you do that every session at this point.
Really? Was it the trenches? Because that's one of my stars. I star for the trench.
I definitely want to have that as a side plot now. I think that's very funny for this
I like
city.
the side plot.
Okay. So, since you've already mentioned yours, you want to finish off?
Wishes.
I wish I can have one brain cell in this campaign. That'd be super cool. I'd like to have a turn with brain cell. I understand I was born orange. I'd like to have my turn with the brain cell next session.
No, you're not allowed.
Okay, listen, I'd like to know what's happening in the plot for like 2 minutes during one of my turns.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it confusing? My fault.
No, that's a me problem. Me being in my life is losing the plot. I will lose the plot in a conversation I'm actively having at work half the time. That's a me problem. You're doing great, sweetie.
So your store is brain cells.
Uh,
Sorry, your wish is brain cells.
And I wish just for brain cells, yeah, I'd like to not be stupid for one session.
Just one.
Just like one, you know?
Okay, should I go next?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll let Birch go last. Let them collect their brain cells.
Okay, so my first store is going to Borch for getting factory reset. That was a really, I don't know, it was just really fun. I always strive to have fun and try and make it, not overwhelmingly difficult, but try to throw off expectations. And also, I've been planning this for like 5 sessions now.
It's been deeply hinted at over and over.
Yeah. My second stall is gonna go to Raymond, who isn't here currently, but is somewhere in the background for jumping in with the trench scene. That was so funny.
It was.
Oh yes, dig me deeper.
And then I'm going to give one to Manette. I am going to give one specifically to the little child Delirious.
Yeah.
For just eating the food like fish flakes.
Yeah.
You know what made me think with that scene when you were saying, hey, like, we're just not drinking anything because this is water. I was thinking, so do fish people have like the opposite where they have like not drinks but air? Like canned air and like oxygen, like flavored oxygen or something like that? Or it's like the opposite?
So apparently fish do get high off of certain types of mosses.
It's described more as drunk.
Yeah, more like drunk off of different mosses. So you could totally hotbox a fish. The easiest way to drug a fish would probably be to hotbox a fish. I don't think it would necessarily be through personalized consumption, aside from, I guess, oil in this world.
I kind of like them just like having a glass of ale though, or having like a glass of bubbles that they just, because fish do occasionally go up to like filters and things like that and try and eat the bubbles.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, she's just mirroring stuff that she's seen our Lancians doing, and she just has like a cup that has been around, and she wants to pretend to be like her friend who's definitely our Lancian, and like is doing our Lancian behaviors.
As a
Drink from the cup.
As a mere fan of the story now that I can enjoy it as an outsider, star to the song, a musical number into this was awesome. And also Birch, I truly love all the little NPCs you play here and there are always so brilliant.
Thank you.
And I wish for more songs in the future.
Oh no.
Listen, man, that one got done 30 seconds after the stream started.
Yeah. The awards were done for a while. I wrote them, and then I don't know very well with backing tracks, so I had Vintage do that.
Yeah. I was like piddling around in GarageBand frantically. Someone knocked on the door. I had to scrap the whole recording and try again. I was like, come on, don't knock on my door. I got stuff to do and I don't have a lot of time.
I also have vague like bronchitis while singing, so it wasn't perfect, but
yeah, still getting over the illness.
Yeah. My wish is that Kala continues to be overpowered, but maybe get some power coins, because since he's only gotten good rolls, he doesn't have.
Actually, you can only get power coins from ones now, so feel free to be overpowered.
I've only got 2 power coins
Okay,
left.
well, do you want a critical fail? Because you can totally do that and, like, die for it.
I was hoping I'd critical fail on like a perception check or something.
Yeah,
So-
well,
You guys are pirates. Steal money.
Well,
he's busy stealing the whole nation's money.
that is Carla's. Well, I won't say that. But anyway,
But,
yeah, those are
yeah.
mine. Butch, you're up.
Oh no, I was gonna say, in terms of the power coin thing, for power coins, at least the main way to get them is through combat. This hasn't been mainly combat for a while now. We've only had one combat and it's been so many sessions. I want to go over the actual rulings with everyone when it comes to all that so that everyone's prepared, unlike last time, since everything has changed from when we did it in Epithet Isekai.
Here.
Pretty much everything has changed.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because if you
One of my
notice
wishes
now,
is that I'll know this one.
yeah, if you notice now, it's a lot more complicated. Like now you have to roll after using your spark and such, which is something new. But I'm going to try my best. Acadia got a lot of power coins recently because she actually beat a lot of people in a fight. I don't remember how much it was. I don't remember how I said it. If I didn't say it, I'm going to check back. If I didn't say it, then I'll tell her later. If I did say it, then she has that many now. But yeah, so the power coin stuff hopefully should be solved soon, eventually, once combat starts happening more. Whether it be combat through talking them down or through actually like fighting them, because both technically count. But yeah, I'll figure out more about that later. Continue, Colin. My fault.
Oh no, that was it. Mine was so that I continue to be overpowered, but I also get power coins, and I've given a store to everyone, so it's on you now.
Oh, okay. I think that the funniest moment would probably be. I definitely think Kala starting to dance just in front of the president, and then trying to say like, "Oh yeah, in our land, like, oh yeah, if I don't do this, I'll get executed." And then also trying to play it off like, I'm glad I didn't get executed, as if the president was going to execute him if he didn't dance. I think that was the funniest moment for me.
I love the concept that might actually happen in Kingdom Zone.
That would be like,
Think about that.
yeah, like a king decreed of like one of the kings. Like if you don't, yeah, it's like if you don't
not-
dance, you
Yeah,
die.
royals can just do what they want. They're like,
Yeah.
yep, you're pretty much my property now. Dance or die. Simon says dance.
And my wish is that I hope that everyone can be here next session.
Yeah, that'd be so nice.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it.
Yay! That was a great session, everyone, and thank you all so much for coming out. We appreciate every single one of you, and we are so happy to be here to perform like yours gestures and do a widow
Yay!
dance and not be executed.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Remember to check out the Patreon. You know?
Yeah, and then you won't be executed.
Oh,
Fun fact, 100% of people who don't check out the Patreon eventually die.
Yes.
Correlation, men
You heard
equal
it,
causation.
You heard it here first. You will die if you don't check the Patreon.
Yeah, only
need-
99% of people that check the Patreon also die eventually.
You need to
Hey,
pass
There's,
this.
there's a 1% there. I have
You
not
need-
died yet.
You need to share this stream with someone else in 7 days, or you'll die.
We're going by Sadako
No!
rules now? This is the ring now?
You have to print this out on VHS. I hope so.
Well, with that being said, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.
Badu.